Today, I'm going to talk about the issue of a midlife crisis. Many people have heard of the term and have the general idea that midlife crisis means a person goes crazy when they realize they're getting old. This isn't actually too terribly far off, but what is a midlife crisis exactly? And is it an actual health problem or just a stage of life people go through? It's a psychological point in a person's mind that occurs around the ages of 40 to 45. This point in life is when adult brains let the fact that life is finite truly sink in. This may bring about feelings of inadequacy or intense psychological turmoil if a person doesn't feel satisfied with their life, now that they realize it will eventually end. Everyone wants to accomplish things in life, and when you realize you haven't done that yet, your brain naturally freaks out a little bit. This may cause people to rethink their life or their goals, and also intensify the feeling of need to accomplish said life goals. In short, a midlife crisis is when life goals become a priority with the coming realization of life's shortness. Midlife crises are usually centered on things. Career, or a lack thereof, is one of the biggest issues in a midlife crisis. Work is where a lot of people spend a lot of their life. If a person's career is lacking, that's a big part of their life that isn't going how they wanted. This alone could cause a midlife crisis, as could a bad relationship at home. A loving spouse to support you in tough times can be important, and if a person isn't getting the support they need, they could also have a midlife crisis. Some other reasons a midlife crisis may occur, or some issues that may arise in the midst of one, are the lack of children or loss to them, most likely due to moving away. Many people experience the loss of one or both parents at this point in their life. Some people can't handle the physical changes that come with getting old, such as wrinkles and weakness. Again, it centers down to accomplishments in life. If someone doesn't feel as if they accomplished what they wanted, it can cause psychological crisis. Some things that have been reported to help decrease the chances of a midlife crisis are changing jobs before reaching midlife, as people who work multiple jobs have tended to be happier. Marital counseling if problems arise with a spouse, or personal counseling that can help with everything from career problems to a general feeling of inadequacy or need to finish goals. Another thing people debate is whether or not the midlife crisis is even a real thing. Although most have heard of it, only about 10% of people actually experience a midlife crisis. Most people have a smooth transition, if you can even call it that, into mid-age. So although midlife crisis may not be very prominent, there are people who experience this period of psychological distress during their midlife.